Is it hard to access affordable, healthy food? Then listen carefully. Daryl Addison, an African-American inventor, has patented a process for growing food on demand. He called it Torpedo Pot. Torpedo Pot is a fully automated flower pot that gives you control over your plant's environment. All you do is add soil, seeds, and plants to the flower pot and watch it grow. Yes, Torpedo Pot grows the rest. Visit www.torpedopot.com.
Salibonani, unjani, makadi henyu. Hello everyone, welcome back to another broadcast of the African Diaspora News Channel with me, your host, Maritawana, aka Pocahontas, Sithole Imali. And of course, if you're just joining us for the first time, you are most definitely welcome. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell for more content. Now, there has been a lot of story articles going around on the internet of many Zimbabwean youths selling their toes in order to make ends meet due to the high unemployment rate in Zimbabwe. However, the government has shut these stories down by saying this is not true. There is nothing of such going on at the moment. However, a man recently, a Tanzanian man who claims to be from Tanzania, arrived in Harare a few days ago, claiming he was desperately asking police to connect him to toe buyers. Now, the toe trade has since been proved to have been a fantasy, of course, and the only person who outrageously confirmed he was involved is now facing charges in court. Now, the Zimix cell phone dealer claims he was drunk when he was recorded in a video, suggesting he was aware of the trade of selling toes. Now, David Zulakaseke, 40 of Musfakosi, Harare, was captured on video by a journalist bragging he was an agent for people buying toes in the capital. He was later arrested and dragged to the Harare magistrates' courts, charged with criminal nuisance. He was then granted 10,000 Zimbabwean dollars bail. Now, a Tanzanian national has traveled all the way from Dar es Salaam, lured by this fantasy trade and hoping to strike a jackpot in the Sunshine City. Now, Robinson Mwinuka, he goes by the name, who does not have a passport, claimed he traveled by bus from Tanzania's biggest city, desperate to make a fortune. Now, in Tanzania, as he says, there is this rich man who told us that he got rich mysteriously after coming here to sell his toes. He said he refused to give me the finer details, but just said, go to Harare, Zimbabwe, and you'll be told where this person is. Now, he then said he checked on the internet and became convinced he could also strike it rich in Zimbabwe, as in make more money from selling his toes in Zimbabwe. Now, Mwinuka, who claims to be a bus driver in his home country, Tanzania, said he came here to try and sell a toe and is willing to sell more if the prices are actually right or reasonable. He said that I have no one to take care of me, my parents died, and I am struggling to make ends meet. He said that after being told that the toes for sale tale was just a myth, Mwinuka burst into tears. He now faces the challenge of having to find means to enable him to go back to his home country, Tanzania. Mwinuka could be heard grumbling in Swahili, saying he regretted ever coming to Zimbabwe. He also pleaded with the reporter not to hand him to the police. And in another case as well, there has been a Malawian also who said that he actually went to Zimbabwe to sell his toes. Now, this Malawian, according to the news report, it is speculated there's new information that a man from Malawi has traveled to Zimbabwe to get limbs, as in hands and legs, for cash, basically. Now, a Twitter user posted a video of a young man who allegedly explained that he had suffered greatly in Malawi and has thus relocated to Zimbabwe in order to sell his toes and fingers. We are all aware that the going rate for buyer's amputations is $40,000 US dollars. This young man earned a cool $160,000 US dollars by selling his 2 extra fingers and 2 extra toes. Now, he was delighted in showing off his missing fingers and toes, but the recent incident has stirred up so many comments that social media users have been constantly criticizing their behavior and calling on the government of Zimbabwe to investigate. Well, personally, I do believe that such a, fiasco should be ended. I believe it's not healthy. And first of all, it has been said that there are actually ritual satanic or witchcraft that is practiced amongst people who are in the business of selling these toes. I don't know how true that is, but some speculators, some critics on the internet have said that it is a dangerous business to get into. While of course you as our viewers are more than welcome to share your own opinions and on the comment section. And of course, please do not hesitate to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at African Diaspora News Channel. From me and the team, it's bye for now. I'll see you in another broadcast. Cheers.
Living in America as a Black person, you recognize there is one set of laws for you and one set of laws for those, especially in the white community. In our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, I take you through times in my life when I first started noticing white supremacy. We teach you how to recognize it, identify it, and also counter it in our book. This book is a beginner's course for those that are just starting to wake up and open their eyes to see the system of white supremacy. As a Black American person, you must understand this system because this system is life or death to you. How you handle it, how you deal with it, it can affect your mental health if you don't understand this system. Pick up our book, Passive Aggressive Racism in the System of White Supremacy, today on Amazon.